Been getting a lot of questions lately about a subject called life extension technologies, and the news broadcaster that I told you about that I can't mention or will get banned right away talks about life extension technologies a lot on his show, as you probably know. Still available on BitChute, by the way, on a channel called Ron, and the last name is Gibson, and you go to his channel and you'll see the newscaster 6 days a week. Very valuable while it's still accessible at all. Anyway, what I'm saying is, he's been talking about life extension technologies and saying that the so-called global elite, you know, that are running things in most of the world, they have life extension technologies, and he wants them exposed. And I've been looking at this, well, really only for 53 years so far, and still counting because I'm experimenting with it now. But I don't think they do. I don't think they do have them. I mean, look at President George H.W. Bush, who just passed away a few days ago. Look at him. Look at his face when he was old. If that's life extension technology, they can keep it, right? Because it's terrible. That's not that's not what you want to have happen to you during your lifetime. Which it's nobody's fault, because we're not taught anything about the real life extension technologies, but they exist, and they're wrapped up inside you. Nobody else, you, and me, and everybody, but individually. Where you have to find them is inside yourself, and there are two parts of them that are interwoven together, and they're not really separable. One is bringing your lifestyle, the little details of your lifestyle, into harmony with the laws of nature. That we're not even taught what the laws of nature are anymore. We're given this nonsense that you have to have chemicals to be healthy, and you have to inject poisons into your body to have immunity. I mean, the fact that we ever fell for this kind of stuff is just astounding, right? But we did, so we'd have to undo that and learn the real laws of nature and bring our lifestyle into harmony with that. And in order to do that, you have to work on your relationship with your mind, because if you don't, you're going to try to do it by willpower and change your habits by force and stress, and just saying, I'm gonna do this, like a New Year's resolution that most people break shortly after that. That doesn't work in the long run. You have a relapse, you go on a grapefruit seed diet and you eat 12 pizzas in a week or something. It doesn't work. So part of what you have to learn is how to work with your mind in a completely different way, and your body. Because, well, I'm not going to say too much here, because it gets into sensitive information that needs to be in a private forum. But the idea is that life extension technology, you don't have to wait for it. You don't need a miracle research breakthrough. You don't need the so-called global elites to say, okay, we're going to release it. They're not going to do that, even if they had it, and they don't. Now, maybe at levels far above the people that we see, maybe, but they wouldn't look like these guys, the ones that you see in charge in the high positions. That's not what you want for life extension technology, okay? It's way better than that, and it can be uncovered inside yourself. You can deal with almost any physical condition you want. It affects your emotional state, affects your mental clarity, affects your relationships, obviously, if you're changing yourself that way. You don't have to worry about germs anymore. You don't have to worry about degenerative disease. Everything changes. So life extension technology is real. I'm speaking from experience, guys. I'm just a beginner, but even a beginner with a little taste of that knows that it is real, and it's not what you see these visible so-called global elites doing. Most of them look awful when they get older, and that's not it. And by the way, they don't have injections. I won't say the V word, because I don't want to be banned. We can talk better if I'm not banned, okay? But they don't have clean injections that are safe to give them immunity. They don't, okay? The whole thing of injections that started back 1799 or something with Jenner and the people after him, they were killing people and maiming and killing people, mostly kids, from when they started. They were clean then, right? They didn't have adjuvants or anything, and they were still terrible. They didn't work. They sometimes change the form of a disease and drive it back into the cells, and it comes out in a worse way. But they don't cure anything. They don't prevent anything except health. They do prevent healthy immunity and stuff like that, but I don't think that's what you want to prevent, right? So real life extension technology exists. That's the message. And I don't really think it would be that beneficial for me to get killed right away, so we've started a private forum where we can talk about this. It meets every week. I'm there live in person, interactive, talking with you and dealing with individual questions, comments, situations freely, because it's not public. And if you want to check that out, planetaryhealingclub.com. And once you get on that page, if you're on that page now, click the sign up button if you feel like you're truly ready for it. And no obligation, you can quit anytime you want. But that's one of my main focuses right now. My research on the life extension and consciousness related issues continues every day. I'm living that full time now, 24/7. And I have a lot to share with you. So if you want to show up there, planetaryhealingclub.com, and just you'll find a sign up button there. And if you're ready to do the work, it's not like a magic pill or something, but if you want to do the work, I think you're going to get something out of it. So anyway, thanks for listening, and just wanted to let you know the life extension technology exists, it's real, and you can have it. So that's the message for today. Talk to you soon.